I first heard about AR-15 sometime before we got out of the Marine Corps. I thought Psycho was crazy. I wanted stability. I didn't want something that was high risk for my family. I didn't know why Airsoft. I was like, Psycho is nuts. I mean, he came back from Iraq and he's had all these new ideas, and I always asked myself too, why Airsoft? I didn't know what Airsoft was.
I heard about Air-15 when another field actually just opened up. I saw, your little booth sitting out there on the field, and I was like, who's this guy? I was like, where did he come from? I've never heard of this guy before. The only CQB that you got were, big MILSM events at mount sites, and that's if you ran into those situations.
The old original location was great when we first started.
Well, it's actually also one of the first people to actually see it too. To actually view it, kind of look around, get an idea of, what it's going to look like, and the original field too.
It was until months started coming by and one thing after another, and it was frustrating. The city wasn't happy. It was costing us more money. We're going back and forth with the old agent, and it was just costing us a lot of money. We were staying there long hours. We prepped it, painted, stayed. Like, it makes me angry every time I think about it, honestly. Because that was time wasted, Fire Tro and you guys, the city kept coming out with something new. Why? Because they didn't know what Airsoft was. They didn't have a book of what we had to go be based off of like every other business. So we were brand new, so the person in charge was just adding more and more and more. Until we finally pulled the plug.
I'm a very patient person, so I'll just keep waiting. I mean, I was kind of moving around back and forth between cities at the time, so it didn't really matter to me as much, but I knew a lot of people that really wanted to play like tomorrow kind of thing, just frustrated for sure.
After almost 3 years of us sitting and waiting for them to approve the work that was already done, we had to double sheetrock. I painted all the front with the kids. We finally said no more. If you don't allow us to open within the next month, we're moving. Sure enough, the next month came through, and Fire Patrol had already spent thousands of dollars to put the sprinkler system in for a small space. We had to bring in a lawyer. We had to prove that we had already established ourselves and we still had not opened our storefront. We didn't get a refund back. We lost that money invested. All the money that we spent painting, everything was lost. So we had to just take our loss and move out. We didn't get our deposit. They lost out as well, but I think we had the biggest loss because not only was time wasted, money was wasted, and we had to start again from ground zero.